Well, I'm Tim Conrad, part of the ownership of Wilfords Auctioneers Ltd. My wife and I bought the premises and the business at the end of 2007, just before the recession hit. I'm a head auctioneer, my stepdaughter's the second auctioneer, and my wife's the boss. She runs the business, looks after the policy with the business, and we've turned it around from a bit of a shameful existence to something that's still here after 2.5 years of recession. So I think we've done pretty well considering the market forces.
15 away there, 18 to go at 15. 18 is on the right, 20 down here for M. Add £20 there, 2s if you like down the back. Add 22, 25 down here. Add 28 down the
Our week, I suppose, starts on a Friday. Our sale day is a Thursday, so from Friday morning at 8 o'clock, people are either collecting the things they bought the day before, or they're ringing up to arrange delivery, and we're dragging things out of the various sales areas and packing them into the van and packing them off to wherever they're destined for. And we have about half a day to do that before it all starts over and people bring goods in again.
I started as a school lad, just buying bicycles like one of these here, but they have loads of them. You could buy them for £5, sell them for 30, and from there I made enough money to buy houses. I come here and buy furniture, as you may have seen the furniture warehouse, so you could buy nearly new stuff. I'm a landlord, local landlord now, I own several properties, and I furnish all of the properties from here.
I buy lots of odds because they're really interesting and you never know what you're going to get.
What's the most interesting thing you bought?
Well, there's quite a few actually. Sometimes at the bottom of the box there's quite a nice surprise. You might get a book that might be worth a few pounds. So yeah, it's quite exciting. Some of the things I buy obviously is for home. So I bought a lovely rug today, which I'm really pleased about.
Like I say, I usually just pop down and get the odd bits that I need. Last time I popped down, I got a Dyson Hoover for 25 quid, so that was really good. I was very impressed with that. And I've been down here, I've bought a sofa from here as well. I got that for 60 quid, so I've got various bits for the flat that I'm in, so yeah, it's a good place to come.
There's a lot of regular customers that come to us, people who fit windows and things, people who clear houses, builders, plumbers, all sorts of people who over a period of time within their work sort of build up a surplus to what they require for their jobs, and they just walk into their workshop one day and think, I don't need 10 radiators sitting in my way. So they sling them in the van, bring them down to Wilfords, and we do our best to sell them for them. The sale starts then. We start setting everything then. All the various sections, the outside area where we sell timber and garden goods, bicycles, all sorts of bits and bobs like that. That has to be set. There's a section with second-hand furniture, modern second-hand, with three-piece suites and wardrobes and tables and chairs. It's a large barn. There's that's about 60 by 30. That has to be set. And then we've got the next department is the electrical department, where we sell new tools, domestic appliances, fridges, cookers, freezers, washers, all that sort of thing, and any new things that come in, like this week we got a rack of clothing that's come in from a closing down shop. We've got all their shop fittings, We've got all the boxes of wallets and key rings and all that, and that'll all just be sold off to market traders. That sort of thing goes into what we call the workshop area. It's sort of more small and portable than the big lumps of furniture, and it's a different buyer base generally anyway. The last section on a weekly basis is the little collectibles room, and there's a bit of furniture goes in there, little sort of mid-road sort of things, furnishing lots, maybe the odd oak bedroom suite, drawer leaf table and that sort of thing. Nothing particularly antique and not particularly valuable. Nothing was going to fetch over 3 figures in there probably. That starts at 2 o'clock, and that's got to be set by Tuesday night with every other section, because at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday the doors open for the public and they have 10 hours to view, 8 till 10, to inspect the goods, to see what's likely to be available to them, whether it's bedroom suites or washing machines, to inspect them and make sure they're okay, to look at them and decide whether a scratch on the leg's acceptable but not on the top, or whether a wobbly knob on the washing machine's going to be all right.
I've seen one in there that they've got in there today, and the reason I didn't buy it was because it's got a massive crack down it.
Same as every other auction, everything's sold as seen. It's you walk into an auction, you put your hand up and you buy it, you own it, and that's pretty much how auctions work. It's dispersal generally.
While you were in there filming, I bought motorcycle trousers and boots. Within 5 minutes of buying it, sold it on. Provided you've bought it and paid for it, you can sell it on straight away. Sold it to the guy standing next to me.
Not about one, that £40 starts at 5 to go, and 5, and £45 with me, 45 there, 50, £50 there, Hot J at £50 there.
Yeah, people are lovely. I mean, generally, if you talk to the other buyers, they're really helpful, and they'll give you tips, or they'll most of them will buy these guides, and if you're cheeky enough, you can go, can I look at your guide?
It's really nice. The people are so friendly, and we do have a good laugh with all of them, and yeah, they're really nice people.
Oh, all the staff here, brilliant. I know them all from first names. There has been a turnaround in staff since I've been coming, obviously 35 years, so the history of it I know, but the original boss, Mr. Wilford, then his son took over, then John, and then Tim, and then his family as well. But I suppose you get more insight into that from them. But yeah, all the staff are willing to help you.
Wilfords has always been a family business, and that's something we've tried to maintain. It's a very small workforce now. Since the recession, it's gone from about 20 people working here to really only sort of 5 or 6 full-time, 1 or 2 part-timers. But with everything, you cut your cloth according to whatever the expression is. So, but the people who work here, it's a very small, tight team, and everybody lends a hand when is necessary. It seems fairly pleasant for the people who do work here. We all seem to get along quite well, and we try and make anybody welcome who comes through the door, a customer or a buyer alike. It's something that the only way you get your customer base to maintain its size is by giving people a good service and a good atmosphere. We get the odd letter of commendation. It's not very often that people say thank you to you, but we get the odd letter that's quite gratifying and pleasant to know that you've done a good job for somebody and they've bothered to tell you. Wilford's cat, a very friendly cat, likes people on his terms, doesn't mind a bit of petting, certainly doesn't mind bits of food, but not very, very fond of children.
Turn it off now, all the best bits have gone.